Okay, so now let us look at the last question for this session, okay, which is question B3 here. Okay, so this question B3 is on lipids. Okay, it's on lipids, and to be specific, it's on cholesterol. Okay, so the first question there, they are saying state three functions of cholesterol in the cell wall. Okay, I mean in the cell membrane here. Okay, so they're saying state three functions of cholesterol in the cell membrane like that. Okay, so do you know any functions of cholesterol in the cell wall? Gertrude, do you know any functions that you can mention? Hello? Okay, I can get you clearly. Okay, but anyway, I'll just state any three functions there. Okay, so when they state three functions of cholesterol in the cell wall, in the cell membrane, I think, I mean, okay. So you can state these three. You can say it maintains flexibility, okay, of the cell membrane. So this is the first one, okay, to allow the passage of substances in and out of the cell. Okay, so it maintains flexibility. And then the second one, you say it strengthens. Okay, it strengthens the cell membrane structure. And then the third one, okay, it helps in what we call as cell signaling. Okay, it helps in cell signaling. Okay, signaling. Okay, so these are three functions of what cholesterol in the cell membrane. Okay, so the first one, it helps in the flexibility of the cell membrane. And then two, it strengthens the cell membrane. Okay, and then three, you say it helps in cell signaling, okay, of the cell membrane. Okay, so for the cell membrane to know that this substance has to go in, this substance I cannot allow it, okay, it is the cholesterol that will help. Okay, all right, so these are the three functions of cholesterol in the cell wall, in the cell membrane, I mean. Why am I saying cell wall? And then now when you look at the B, it's saying state three functions of cholesterol in the human body. Okay, so this one was restricted to the cell membrane, but this one now wants in the human body. Okay, so let's state any three functions in the human body. Okay, so in the human body, cholesterol is important one. Okay, it helps in the production of hormones, helps in production of hormones. Okay, production of hormones like testosterone, estrogen. Okay, production of hormones. That's the first function. Okay, you can say e.g. Estrogen or estrogen. Okay, or testosterone. And then two, you can say that it helps in the bowel. It helps produce the bowel. And that bowel is very important when it comes to the what? To the digestion. Okay, so it helps in production of what? Bowel. So I'm just going to write production of bowel here. Okay, and then the third one here, I'm going to say it supports vitamin D production. Okay, supports vitamin D production. Okay, so you can finish it there. Okay, so these are some of the three functions of cholesterol in the body. Of course, it has a lot of them. Okay, there's a lot of them. Okay, because it is a lipid, it helps in insulating the body as well. Okay, all right. So you can mention these three, but they are not limited. There are a lot of functions. Okay, all right. And then when we look at question C there, they are saying what is the scientific term used to describe the buildup of bad cholesterol in the arteries. Okay, so this is a very common condition in these hospitals and in these clinics. Okay, so when you have an abnormal intakes of fats, what will happen is that, okay, those fats will start piling up in the artery. So if I have this as an artery, okay, and this as an artery, and this artery, of course, blood flows like that, right? Okay, it goes wherever it goes in this direction. So what happens when you start eating a lot of cholesterol or food that contains cholesterol, okay? That cholesterol starts building up in these arteries, okay? So it can build up to that, okay? All this here will be cholesterol, all this will be cholesterol. Even on the other side, it will build up like that, all this will be cholesterol, okay? Or fat deposits, in short, okay? So what will happen is that this blood now only has a what? A narrow passage to pass into, okay? Because all this part here has been blocked by the fats. Even this guy here has been blocked. So this condition here is very common, and it is called, okay, let me just write the name because I fail to pronounce it sometimes. Okay, so this is the name here, atherosclerosis, okay? So you can pronounce it in any way that you feel it will help you remember the spelling. Okay, so this is the condition where the fats or the cholesterol start building up in the arteries. Okay, it's called the atherosclerosis. Okay, and then let's look at the last question. So the last question here, they're saying D. Okay, they're saying list 3 lifestyle changes, okay, one can make to prevent the buildup of bad cholesterol. Okay, so if you are extremely fat, okay, or if you have a lot of fat deposit in your body, what lifestyle changes can you make so that they reduce? Okay, so that's what that question is asking about. So the first one is regular exercises. Okay, start regular exercises. Okay, so these regular exercises will help burn some of those fatty acid or fatty deposits, okay, to burn them, and then they'll produce energy for you. Okay, so regular exercises is one of the lifestyle to adopt, okay? And then another one is eat low-fat diet, okay? So make sure that the food that you eat does not contain a lot of fats, okay? So eat low-fat diet. And then the third one, you avoid smoking. Okay, because if you smoke a lot and then you also eat a lot of these fats, it will be a problem for you. Okay, the arteries will be in trouble, and you have insufficient oxygen that will be reaching your heart. Okay, as a result, you can die of just a heart attack. Okay, so these are some of the 3 exercises that you can, 3 lifestyle changes that you can adopt in order what? To reduce the accumulation of bad cholesterol in your arteries. Okay, so regular exercises, you eat food that has low-fat diet, and then you avoid what? Smoking. Okay, so that is that. Unless you have any other question? Any question? Okay, so I'll end here. So meaning next time we'll continue from B4 and we'll finish all the way to B7. Okay, so this is the 2023 paper. Okay, the final exam. And then when we finish this paper, we're going to look at the 2024 one. Okay, so have a blessed day.